Hi all, Goda Govinda. This is Madhalasya from Channel ML. So today we are going to discuss about like greatness of Shri Krishna's wives, which happened in Dwapara Yuga. So everybody always like eulogize Gopika strees and their devotion towards Krishna and the Rasa Krida and everything. So I thought why can't we discuss about the greatness of Shri Krishna's wives, the 16,108 wives, and why they are very great, and to me they are greater than Gopika strees, and I'll explain you why. I'm pretty sure you all will agree after listening to it's not a competition or anything, but at the same time we have to look into the other perspective, other perspective of why they are very great per me than Gopika strees, because I respect Gopika strees, but to me they are not as great as wives of Shri Krishna. I'm very sorry to say, because some people might get offended by this, by stating that I'm doing a Bhagavad Vicharam, but I'm not doing any Bhagavad Vicharam. I respect them. So I will explain you the greatness of Shri Krishna's wives. First of all, the first wife of Shri Krishna is the direct expansion of Mahalakshmi. So let's not talk about her, because we know about her, but the rest of the people, right? 16,107. Even Satyabhama is also one of the expansion of Mahalakshmi only. So 106, 16,106, they are all apsaras. So once they saw Perumal at some instance, and they started doing all sorts of bhakti yoga to attain him as their husband. So they were born in Dwapara Yuga as all the Kshatriya's daughters, princes in all their respective kingdoms. And when Naragasura abducted them, when they saw Krishna, the moment they saw Krishna, Shri Krishna, they got really bewildered by his handsomeness and manliness. So they just decided in their mind that they should marry only him. And since Shri Krishna is supreme, he knows what goes in everybody's mind. He just and another reason is nobody would be dared to marry any princess who have been abducted by a demon, which is Naragasura. So that's another reason Shri Krishna thought why can't I marry him. So and even during the wedding day, Shri Krishna took forms in and went as per each and every girl's wish. Say for example, he just decorated himself, he just got ready himself as per every wife's wish, on their wedding day. And all the wedding happened at the same time to 16,000 apsaras actually. So and then rest of the rest of the six people, you all know how they were married. One of them would be a relative, aunt's maternal aunt's daughter, and all those things. So another thing, after they got married also, Shri Krishna did not leave them for a second. I mean, Shri Krishna was with them 24/7. Think about it, guys, being a supreme, and then he was with their wives, all of his wives at the same time. So he was present in each and every of his wife's palace at the same time, and he was actually enjoying with his wife, and his wife was also enjoying with him. I mean, that's something which Gopika strees did not get it. Of course, they got Rasa Krida only on few nights, and once Krishna attained 10 years old, and then they left. Actually, he left Vrindavan, and then he went to Mathura. After that, he did not even see them, except there's only after so many years during solar eclipse they saw him. That's it. But that's not the case with Shri Krishna. With Shri Krishna's wives, that's not the case with Shri Krishna's wives. Sorry, because with Shri Krishna's wife's case, his wives were with him all the time, 24/7. Shri Krishna did not move at all from this each of his wife's palace, and they were getting the unique husband's love in all aspects. So think about that perspective. I mean, who would get it? I mean, I am envying the all wives of Krishna, because I see Perumal Madhavan as my husband. So I long that why I did not get that. So that is something very sweet, and also he fulfills all of his wife's wishes and everything. So that is not what Gopika strees got it. So that's kind of a unique devotion. I wouldn't say devotion, that is kind of unique love. Husband's love is always unique, right? Because it's a permanent relationship, it's not temporary, how Gopika strees fell through. Of course, Gopika strees got it for only for few nights, but only for few days or few nights, I don't know the details. But as per Bhagavatam, they got it only one night. and that's it. And after that they did not, like, get it. So but that's not the case with Shri Krishna's wives. So I don't know why people always eulogize, like, Gopika strees and forgot to mention about Shri Krishna's wives, because they cooked for him. Like, Shri Krishna's wives, like, like, spent the entire lifetime with him, for rest of their lifetime, like for about like 40-50 years, like, with him, like, continuously non-stop. And they all got their unique husband's love in all aspects. So, like, now tell me, like, who is better, who is great? To me, like, Shri Krishna's wives is great, because I always see Madhavan as my husband. So I always, like, see, like, why I did not get it, like, why we did not get it, and all those thoughts that would come into my mind. But nevertheless, like, to me, like, Gopika strees are great devotees, but Shri Krishna's wives are great, 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 because, like, they got to spend their entire lifetime with Shri Krishna, who was their only husband. Of course, they did not take for Sharanagati, except Shri Rukmini, but nevertheless, at least that one birth and that one Janma, like, that one life, they got to live a life with Supreme, like, their entire lifetime, like, which is very nice. I mean, like, it's very interesting. So that's what I thought I would like to share. Sorry about to everyone, because I know some people would love Gopika strees and everything, but I'm not against Gopika strees or anyone. I just, like, express my point of view. I mean, where we have to think from the other perspective, rather than just stick to the Gopika strees is the greatest devotees and nobody can reach Krishna without Gopika strees. No. I mean, if that's the case, then Shri Krishna wouldn't have married, like, 16,000 girls. I mean, he would have married Gopika strees. He did not marry Gopika strees because, like, they were all Maharishis from the previous, during Ramayana period, where they wanted to enjoy the Rama as their husband only for one night. That's what they aimed for. So, and because of their karmas and everything, they did not get to become his wives. So, Gopika strees did not marry Shri Krishna. They just, like, got a love from Shri Krishna, because they were thinking their husbands as husbands are not Krishna as their husband. So that's why. Okay, guys. So see you all next time. Until then, take care. Please wear mask when you go out, and please vaccinate your kids. Goda Govinda.